faith comes by hearing the word of God. Hearing comes by listening to the word of God. I pray you get faith the size of a
Tuanze vizuri. Kapi listen. Sijatoa hata simu.
Sasa uta delete
Niko na file. Tuanze. Oops. Nisiguze hii, si ndio? Praise the Lord, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here again with my bestie, Jackie.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so I hope you're fine. I hope God has been faithful to you. God has been faithful to us as well. And we've gotten an opportunity to come back to you with another video, and we hope that you will enjoy it. Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Cynthia.
How are you?
I'm good.
Are you happy to be here?
Very happy.
Thank you. Okay, so we are going to talk about a topic very interesting on why we ladies get very desperate for marriage.
Yeah.
So we have 10 reasons. We have 10 reasons that we are going to read out. Then each of us are going to give our opinions on those reasons. Okay?
Yeah.
So can we start, Jackie?
Yes.
Okay, so the first reason that I put down on why we get desperate for marriage is because we are tired of living with parents. Jackie, what do you think about that? What's your opinion?
Okay, my opinion, you know sometimes parents wanakuanga tu na drama. Alafu kuna certain age ukifika una feel utaki kukontroliwa tena. You feel like you need to stay alone. You need to make your own decisions. Unafaa kukuja home saa 3 sio 6 as venye wazazi wanasema. So una feel at least nikiolewa nitakuwa najimekea decisions, nitakuwa ninarudi home time nataka. Okay, according to you. Yeah, to me. Alafu pia wazazi wanakuanga na ile tabia ya maybe kuna wengine wamefosiwa. Unajua ukiwa home una mind everything yenye unafanya. Una mind venye unatembea hadi maybe kama wewe ni msichana, your dad is there. You mind the way you unavaa. So kuna wengine wanaona kama hizo ni restrictions, like wamekaziwa life. Wanataka their freedom. And they think kwa marriage ndo kuna freedom. Yeah.
But what do you think about that? Do you think it's a good reason?
No.
Why?
Because marriage is another different institution. Kwa sababu unaenda kumeet someone different. Sindio? Mtu pia mjalelewa na yeye. Come to think of it, hata yeye unaweza pata kuna rules zake. Alafu marriage sio place ya kwenda kwa sababu ya reason fulani. It should just be love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so by the way, I understand that part where you say we are tired of the restrictions that our parents put for us. That is why we just want our space. We want to lead our life the way we want. Okay?
Yeah.
So I think I agree with everything Jackie has said. For me, what I will say is, what you people don't know is that Jackie is married. I am not. Okay? But at least I'm not desperate. I'm not desperate for marriage. And I've never been desperate for marriage, by the way, because I've been these people who date all the time. who date all the time. Have you ever seen these ladies who are never single?
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I was single. I'm always being hitched. Everybody wants me at what time. I decide on this one, I leave. But at least it's because I'm not intimate with them. That's why I can be with this person and I decide and leave and go to another. But I've never been desperate for marriage. So what I can say is, and Jackie, you'll approve if what I'm saying is the truth. We might want to get married and we are tired of our parents. But our parents are not going to live for long.
Yeah.
They are going to live for some time and they might even die.
Yeah.
So you might want to run away from your parents, but you'll miss them. Apart from that, once you get married, your partner may be a different person. Maybe he doesn't want you to live when you want to. You see, there's a time when you miss your parents. Like now when you're married, can you just leave anytime you miss your parents?
No,
you can't. And there are times you just feel like today I must see my mom or I must see my dad, but you can't see your mom and your dad at the time that you want, because now you have someone that you are answerable and you are accountable to, that you must get their opinion before you leave. Sindo. So for me, as much as people want to leave because they're tired of their parents, I can just advise that, vumilia, just be patient with your parents and enjoy it while it lasts, because there comes a day when you'll miss your parents and you'll not be able to see them when you want them, and your parents are also growing old. They might die, and later you'll be like, I wish the opportunity that I had to live with them, I made use of that opportunity.
And by the way, our parents hawakuangi with any bad intentions. Hiyo ndo kitu mimi nilikuja kurealize afterwards. Intentions zao zinakuanga ever pure, because mimi sijaona mzazi mwenye anatakia mtoto wake mabaya. So hizi restrictions wao wanafanya for our own good. So me, I don't think there's anything wrong with our parents being so strict.
So anything you get from Jackie, anything you get from me, take it with a pinch of salt. Anything you get from Jackie, take it serious, because she has experience. The second reason why I think people are desperate to get married is because of loneliness, boredom, or depression. What do you think about that reason? Is it a good reason to get married?
It's a good reason. Or to
desire marriage?
It's okay. It's not a good reason, but ina happen kwa life ya youths. Kwanza loneliness. When you see all your friends wanaolewa. Okay, especially me, I won't say in our church, but especially in churches,
but that's true. That's true.
Everyone is wedding, and then kama tuseme mnakuanga kwa group of friends, like all your friends wamewed, wewe umebaki tu hapo peke yako. So ukienda church, au wamekaa huko na mabwana zao, and you're just there alone, meeting ya youths, wewe sasa ndo unaenda peke yako, hamna hiyo group yenye mlikuwa mnaenda nayo. So una feel kwani mimi time yangu haifiki. So if anyone else come akuulize for marriage, utagive in kwa sababu gani? You want to be like your friends. Hata wewe unataka kuondokea hiyo nini ya loneliness, so you want to go. So hiyo ni reason enye youths pia wao wana rush decision, kwa sababu wamechoka kukua peke yao, wamechoka kuambiwa kwani wewe beshte yako anaolewa, wewe unaolewa lini? So unajua pia hata watu wenye wanasema hivyo wanafaa hiyo kitu pia ndo ina lead to depression. Mtu anaweza ona kwani mimi I'm not beautiful, or maybe sina hizo character mzuri, juu watu wanasemanga bad character itafanya ukae kwa nyumba ya mzazi wako follow like when you're rude or something. So maybe unaanza kujiuliza, or maybe is because of my character. So I think inachangia sana for marriages, but so it is not good kwenda into marriage because of loneliness. Because with some time utakuja kuchoka hata pia. Unajua?
True.
Unakuja tu unaboeka, unaona so hapa nilikuja kwa sababu gani? Unajua? Hauna the main thing yenye ilikufanya uingie kwa hiyo.
I agree with you. I was just thinking of the fact that if you can't enjoy your own company, don't think someone else will enjoy that company. And when you are single, create opportunities for yourself to be excited and to be happy, because when you are single is when you can do several activities that you can't do when you're married. There are times that you just want to do something on your own, travel on your own, do an activity on your own, but once you're married, you have to do with someone, or get get approval from someone to do something on your own, you see. And when you do something on your own, you'll be annoying the other person, or hurting the other person, or making the other person feel abandoned. So there are many things to do when you're single. Go for movies on your own, go for church services on your own, visit your friends for sleepover, do things on your own, because a time is coming when you'll not be able to do those things that you want on your own, and doing them will mean that you're hurting someone else. Make sure you make yourself interesting. Enjoy the opportunity when you're single. There are very many avenues to prevent depression and loneliness. Make use of those avenues, because those things that you need to do when you're single, you'll not be able to do them when you're married. Another thing that I also wanted to say is, some people get even more lonely when they are married as compared to some people when they are single. You see, because you're going to get married to someone who maybe is an introvert, they don't talk a lot, or and you end up being
now
bored.
like you talk a lot, like like myself.
Imagine, then you get someone, you tell him every story and it's just quiet. You see. So don't get into marriage because of loneliness. Make use of this time that you're single. You're not going to be single forever. And when you're married, you'll not get the opportunity to do the things that you can do on your own. Okay?
Yeah.
That we are done. The next point is age is catching up fast, or beauty is fading. What do you think about that reason? You see, what I was saying is, you see, have you ever seen people who are 40 years and you can't know they're 40?
Yeah.
People take good care of themselves.
Alafu siku hizi watu wazeeki ama ni mimi naona.
Yeah. People need to, venture into self-care.
Yeah.
Take good care of yourself. At times, just massage yourself. Invest in good oils. Make sure you oil your skin. Make sure you're happy, and you do everything to make sure you have taken good care of yourself. Because there's nothing like age. I've seen even people who are 60 years who are widowed and they get married in a wedding again. You see, and they enjoy life. So it's not a matter of age.
Alafu pia mtu anaweza kuwa married at the age of 22 and then a divorce at 25 or 26. So I don't think age ina matter. Hata kama uko 28, 29, 30. Me have seen my friends wanasema ati kuna wengine wanasema like I want to nikifika 30 nikuwe nimepata mtu hii. Like, who said that?
Ulisikia wapi? And there's something that happens when, like right now, when you look at yourself in the mirror, you're like, oh, I'm getting old. And then when you get to 40, you look at your picture when you are this age and you're like, wow, I was so young and innocent. So stop judging yourself on your own. At times even ask someone, how do I look? What do you think about me? Okay? Because you are not old. There's nothing like age. You see, yes, there are people who are beautiful. There are people who are, good looking even at an old age. Okay? We have a neighbor behind there, but it's all right. Jackie, are you okay with that opinion?
Yeah.
Okay. Or you want to add anything else?
No, at least I'm okay with that.
Okay. The fourth reason is facing personal challenges or health problems. As in, you see, there are people who they go to the doctor and then the doctor is like, you see, if you don't give birth at 30, you'll not be able to give birth. So they're dating this person and they want to get married because the doctor said if they don't get married, if they don't give birth at 30, they might never give birth. So what advice can you tell such a person?
Okay, about health issues. We always tunapatia priority of what doctors say more than what God is saying about our lives. Sijasema tusiende osi tusisikize daktari. But then again, ufai kukulimitiwa like by this age. Uta end up to make the wrong decisions in your life. At least
you might even end up, engaging with someone and they're HIV positive and you become sick, even more sick in the process. But
ama upate mtoto when you're not ready, and then the responsibilities.
And I also don't think you must get married. I don't think you must get married if the person is not interested in you. You see, because of health issues. So I don't think that's a good reason. But to each their own. Matters of health, people get so desperate. People get so hurt. I think we just proceed with grace. Let us not say anything bad because we have not experienced that. True. The next reason is societal pressure, what people are saying. What do you think? You know what I was saying is, people will always talk. When you're single, they say, you know, you need to get married.
Yeah, true.
When you just get married, they're like, you need to get a child. When you get one kid, they're like, the child need a sibling.
And when you pia tena ukifuatanisha sana, and they're like, kwani huyo hajui kupanga uzazi? So people will always talk, like they will always talk. Mimi Aki, I don't know why, but squeeze, I don't like what are people saying about my life. Hey, I don't want to hear them because they will always talk.
Yeah,
they will. you decide to do a wedding today. Yeah, they'll say that, hey,
the wedding was so small. You know, they have money. They have not. You know, we didn't eat.
Yeah, exactly. Acha uliona gauna liva. Yeah, like, you know, people will always talk. Yeah. Na utawai ridhisha watu. One thing for sure. Yeah. Utawai fanya anything and then people are saying, hey, hapa at least amefanya. They will never appreciate. Hata kama wata appreciate 1 minute and the other minute wanaongea something else. And you're like, hawa ni watu walikuwa wananisupport kweli.
Imagine. So you thought they wanted you to get married, you know, but all they wanted was to talk. Yeah, people will always talk. So don't get married because of what people are saying. You know, find a way of avoiding or just ignoring what people are saying. And when they say them to you, find a way of answering them. You know, give them the answer they deserve. Yeah. Just do what you want. You know, what is the right.
It's your life.
Yeah, it's your life. It's not theirs. People will always talk. The other reason is almost all friends are married. So the ladies who are desperate for married because all my friends are married. You see? Yeah. You know what I was saying is, okay, the other day at work I was telling a friend of mine that she was really close to me before she got married. After she got married, now she didn't have any time with me. She was going to talk to the other ladies who are married. And you know, I'm the only person who is single in our section. So I was all alone. I was like, Pish, but we used to talk when you were single. What has changed? And then she gave me a very good answer. She told me that now she needs to interact with these other ladies who are married and have kids because they vibe. As in, they have the same, you know, they talk the same things about kids, about marriage, and about, you know, all that she can't talk with me. So she was like, if you find an opportunity to come to me so that we talk, just come. It's not like I'm avoiding you. It's just like I find myself talking much with these other ladies because now we share a lot of things. So, and you know, that is one. Number two, some of this your friends who you think are happy, you know, they're married now, they're happy according to you. People are struggling in these houses. People are so desperate in these houses. People are fighting in these houses. People are not talking in these houses for months. People are not having sex in these houses. People are sleeping in the couches in these houses. As in, be happy single and get married at the right time. Stop doing things because of your
people
friends.
Are doing,
and your friends are very secretive. They will never tell you what they're going through.
Yeah, what post two pictures we are like, we are happy together.
And you might not, you know, people always smile for a photo. So you cannot even know what was happening before, you know, before this photo took place. You see? So never do things because your friends are doing. Okay? All right. So are you okay with that, Jackie?
Yeah.
Another reason is pressure from parents. Yeah. What do you think about that, Jackie?
You know, your parents will always think like you're getting late, especially the mothers. At times when I feel like you're running out of time. At times, like when you talk, and then anaona mabeshte wako wote wamekuwa married. Ama maybe ana feel she might die before aone mjukuu wake, you know. Parents wanaweza kuambia, so you get married because I want to see my grandchildren because we don't know what will happen tomorrow. So the pressure from parents, leo wanaweza kukupatia a lot of pressure mpaka feel like hiyo 9 inajua iko kwa sababu I've seen friends when you're in that position when your parents wanawaambia you don't know what will happen tomorrow. I might die, you know, I'm sick. So do something about this, and you find someone akipata tu mtu hapo ako ready kumuoa atasema let me get married because I want to make my parents happy. Nataka nimpatie mamangu mjukuu before I die, like I want to give my mom her last wish, unajua sema hii ndio ilikuwa wish ya mom, so before anything happens to her acha nimpatie
but
something good.
Yeah, and do you think it's a good, a good reason?
I don't think it's a good reason. But okay.
Because your parent might put pressure on you to get married, and yet the person you are with is not ready for marriage. You see, so for me, I think parents should don't put pressure before you know what is going on. Ask about what is going on in their life. Be very kind and very patient with them, so that you get to know. Ask someone, do you have someone? Does a person want to marry you? Get to know all that detail before you ask for all these kids and you say time is late. I think parents should be very patient with their children, because people outside here are very rough on each other, and the only person who can be very kind to you is your parents. For me, I want to thank my parents, because there's no day they've never told me that I'm getting late. You see, and that is how parents should do. You mention it to them, get to know what is happening, but don't push them into doing it because of your reasons. You see, just be patient with them. That is what I think. And also, okay, before I give you time, I wanted to contribute on that. You were saying their last wish. I've seen people who cry at weddings because they were like, my mom had always wanted me to get married, what have you. Unless the person you are with also has mentioned marrying you. But if they have not mentioned, just accept things the way they are and the way things are moving. Don't pressurize things, because you might give your parent their last wish, but you are struggling in your marriage. You see, so even after your parents die, you even divorce. So what kind of wish was that anyway? So be very reasonable with yourself, and don't do things because of pressure from parents. Just do what is reasonable. You're saying?
I was saying, at times peer on parents side, tusipatie watoto pressure. Like, let us to understand one thing. Let's understand our kids, our daughters especially, because maybe she's in a relationship whereby she's not comfortable in that relationship. But because you've seen her smiling with her phone, maybe texting and calling people, and you feel like now she's ready. And then you start giving that person pressure. You find at the end of the day, ataenda kuforce the other party, like, let's get married. And then you see ataonekana ni kama ako desperate. And then the guy anaanza sasa kumonyesha madharau. And then when it comes to another end, so unaona huyo kijana maybe ako na other friends, alafu wakikosana huyo msichana aende with another guy. So the person will be telling people that this lady is desperate. So desperate. So unaona ina wadi nini ya huyu msichana, self esteem. So this lady will settle for less because ana any option. You see? That is what I wanted to say about that issue of parents with the pressure. To see pressure.
I think parents should do much of praying than the pressure. You ask about what is going on and pray. And there are some parents are troublesome. So if you have such a parent, don't take it to heart. Just understand, even them as parents, they have their wish, and their wish is not necessarily your wish. So find a way of ignoring such things. If your parent is just a troublesome human being, you see, there are people who are parents who are understanding, but there are those that are not. So you don't have to be patient with them. At times you let them talk and you ignore everything they say, and wait for things to happen at the right time with the right person. Okay, the next one is a series of disappointments, heartbreaks, or broken relationships. You see, someone was hurt. I don't know what to say about this. I think what it means is you get heartbroken,
and then you want to prove to this person the ex-person mwenye amekuacha that you can still get married. Hiyo pia ina happen because unajua when you break up with someone, normally you hook up with someone else. So aki hook up with that person, you find that person posting a lot of pictures wakiwa together. So the pressure, like, the
you want to prove to the
you
other
want to prove to
person
the
that
other party that hey, hata mimi naweza make it na sio tu relationship hadi kwa marriage. So you find yourself you want to prove a point by doing a mistake. Unaona? So unapata ume make decision ya ku get married to this other person while hukuwa ready, you just wanted to prove a point, you know, at the end of the day. So you find out that yeye maybe alikuwa anaifanya for fun because unajua men can do anything to make you feel bad. Unaweza pata yeye alikuwa anaifanya for fun but wewe umeipeleka to an extent of getting married and huwezi rudi nyuma. So the disappointments pia zina lead sana.
Okay, what I also think is maybe you've been heartbroken with different people such that when you get this person you don't want a repeat, so you get so desperate for marriage so that the repeat of the heartbreak, there's no heartbreak again. So you're pushing for marriage because you don't want anything else to happen so that you can be heartbroken. What I can say is, you see, people need to give themselves grace. You need to be very patient with yourself because you can't be bleeding on people who didn't hurt you. You see, if you've been hurt, you need to be patient until you heal before you get into another relationship. Because you meet this person, he has his weaknesses. You'll meet the other person who also has his own weaknesses. So you need to heal and accept certain things before you get into another relationship. So that when you get into that other relationship with the mind that someone said that the power of a woman or a man in a relationship is knowing that they can walk away when things don't work. You see, so when you get into a relationship thinking, I hope there will not be an heartbreak again this time, then it means you don't have that power. That means you will end up being desperate and and desire marriage even if this person doesn't want to get married to you or is not ready yet. So what I think is people need to heal from one relationship before you get into another, so that you get into that other one whole and healed and have accepted certain things about yourself and about people, so that you don't go and don't go struggling again with the same things that you had in the other relationship. Anything else you want to add?
We go to the next one.
Okay, the next one is the economic status of the man. You wanted to say something about that?
Wow, because hapo kwa the economic status, like every lady dream yake ni ku get married to a person mwenye akona everything. Like that person mwenye anajiweza. Like hakuna lady mwenye anatakanga kwenda kusafa kwa marriage. True. So kwanza one thing enye huwa ina confuse ladies hapa nje ni hizi vitu zinatembea na miguu nne. Gari,
I tell you, because it's difficult walking in the sun, my friend. We always want to get into a 4-wheel and just relax away from the sun and the rain.
So when a lady akiona tu this man has gari, like ata before you ask for more, and this lady she's desperate, she want to get married, wacha niache kuweka desperation, because kuingia kwa relationship kuna pesa, hakuna desperation. Like huyo ni mtu mwenye ameenda because of something.
And I've had stories of a lady who is married but they meet a man who is rich and they just say they're single.
Dear Lord.
So you push for marriage simply because the guy is rich.
Alafu pia where about that marriage ya mwenye ako married alafu anasema ako single kwa sababu ya pesa. It depends. Kwa marriage is not a matter of having everything. Like mwanaume akwe nayo na mwanamke akwe nayo, like nyinyi wote, especially mwanaume sio lazima mkwe na kila kitu. I believe in mnaweza tafuta hizi kila kitu pamoja. But then again, money is important, right?
Money is very important, but But it's not everything.
Yeah, it is not
everything, but it's very important.
It's very important.
Yeah,
because when you don't have money,
yeah,
sasa ndo unakuwa pushed to all these things.
Yeah.
Unaona, like you're married, and there's another man who has money, and he still appreciates the fact that you're beautiful, and he can't even notice that you're married. Like, like you convince yourself, like, hata bado sijabit kumbe, you know. So your pressure, and pia hiyo inaletwa na pressure of fitting in. You know, you want to be like other married women when wako na mado, wanapiga maluku, so you want to fit in. So inaletwa pia na your pressure. Like,
you know me, what I thank God for, I think, you know, it happened when I was in the university. I used to have this character of, I want to buy anything good that I see in town. Anything good that I see in town, I will buy it, even if I don't have money. And then one time, I think I had asked my dad for money too much. It's me who felt it, but my dad didn't say it was too much. But I was like, every time, daddy 2,000, daddy 1,000, daddy 3,000, daddy 5,000. You know, I was too much, until one day I asked God to give me, you know, that spirit of contentment, so that I just be contented with what I have. And imagine, God gave me that spirit. Right now, I'm okay with what I have. I'm okay walking on the road and my peers are in the 4 wheels. I'm okay. I'm okay wearing my mtumba and people are wearing clothes from Italy.
From collections.
I'm okay. So you need to accept where you are. And that one only God can give, because the spirit of covetousness is very strong. And it is of the devil, because it leads to a lot of temptations, a lot of sin, a lot of baggage. So we just need to be contented with what we have. Some of these men who have money will really control you, and you'll not even have a life. Like, you see, so it's better even where you have just enough or even little, you are struggling, but the person you have has given you the freedom to be yourself, to do the things you love. As in, you're married, but at heart you're very single and happy. You see, but there are people who, because they have money, they set the rules, and you know, you have to ask even when you're going to the washroom. You have to ask for permission even when you want to eat. You see, simply because they have money and they set the rules. So don't admire these men who have money. You know,
others are even
it's not all roses,
you know?
And some of the ritualists, some are thieves, some are drug dealers.
So you find that at the end of the day
they're arrested,
unashikwa hata wewe,
you become
unabebwa.
You also go to prison for life, because you know you are drug dealer and you are not. Imagine. So it's never roses with this man with money. Just be, you know, go for love, because even when you go for love, even when money is gone, you can still hold on. If you love someone and they have money, well and good, okay. and
if those people loves you back,
and they have
money, sio mbaya.
You're lucky.
Let me talk to these married women when they are married. Na wakipata mwenye ako na pesa, they say that they are not married. Oh my God, that is bad. You know, unaenda na upepo. Kwa nini? Like, hii pesa inakujanga alafu inaenda, this money comes and go. Alafu in this men, wenye unawaambia maybe you're not married ndo upate pesa, at the end of the day, do you feel you've betrayed your partner? Like, you know, these men wenye wanakuanga na pesa, they always want to sleep with you in return of that money. If you do that to yourself, have you ever felt like betray your own self?
Have some
like,
respect,
you know,
for yourself.
Yourself, your husband, like that nini, that ka you know, watu sijui wanachukua aje the ku make vows. Ukwangi make vows between you and your partner tu peke, God ako involved. So you can imagine.
There was actually, you know, Willis Rabu. No, it's not Willis. It's Daddy Owen. Daddy Owen was, when he was asked, why are you still putting on your ring even after you've divorced your wife, and he said the ring was, you know, it was a covenant between him and God.
And God, so a covenant ikwangi to between you two people. God is involved. Ndio wanasemanga like for men, like a man ananga capacity ya kulove one woman until death, unless God is involved. Unless God is involved. True. Once you involve God in everything, I don't know ni mimi tu peke yangu na feel, but it is so funny to tell someone that you're not married while you're married.
Yeah.
Like kwa wanawake, like we should stop that.
Yeah, for me what I feel is if you're still not ready to get married, just don't get married. But when you get married, someone's heart is involved. So if you're going to hurt someone, just leave them alone.
Yeah, true. Instead of you bringing them in, and then
you hurt them.
Yeah, you hurt them.
If in fact, at times you can even tell someone, by the way, I think I might hurt you, so please just go. Just leave.
Yeah,
you
and
see?
if you feel,
and
if you feel like,
you will have helped them.
Yeah.
You see, instead of just keeping them there and you are hurting them. You see,
And if you feel like you're not ready, maybe you want to get to marriage because of something else and you don't love this person. Don't wait until you say you do. Don't. Because kuna hata time pastor anapeananga chance before waunganishe, alafu pastor anasema if you feel like you're not ready for this, you can still back down. Kuna hizo chances, so don't make a mistake of going in there alafu kuje regret later. We can still stand with our own decisions.
And by the way, the cars come with costs. If you have a car, you have to take to a garage. You have to wash it. You have to maintain it. Fuel it.
It's like a baby.
So it's not all roses.
So the expensive the vehicle inakula mafuta mingi.
And these men with vehicles, by the way, they sleep with women in those vehicles. So don't go for men because they are rich. All right, the last point is lack of job or unemployment after years of graduating. So a lady can look for a job, and then they get to a point they're like, you know what, let me pursue marriage right now and as I wait to get a job. Or maybe because I don't have money, you see, so maybe I can't get unemployment.
Okay, I prefer being single and jobless rather than being married and jobless at the same time. You know what? Expenses zinaongezeka into that marriage. True. Like you need a lot of things.
And by the way, if you can't help the man, the man even becomes grumpy and you just get exhausted.
Wewe kila kitu you want to be like this.
So for real, I agree with you. It's better to be jobless and single than married and jobless.
Because kids will come.
And not everything you'll ask your husband.
Exactly.
But then I told you, take everything that Jackie said so seriously. She has all those experiences. By the way, so women should try, even if you might not get unemployment, but you have a talent. There's something that you can do that better than the rest, and you can do it with a lot of ease. If you know how to cook, you can be cooking chapati and hawking. Just take your pride and fold it and put it in the closet, and then take your chapatis and tea and go and sell. There's a way you prepare tea that is different from everyone. Go look for your coin. You see, if you can make hair, walk into people's homes. If you don't have money to pay rent for a salon, make their hair and get some little coin for to buy your boy or your girl some milk. You see, do something for yourself. Just make sure you're on the move. You're looking for an opportunity to get money. It's not because you're like you want too much, but simply because you want to have something. You
want to present something also.
And then there are these ladies who get married and they leave their jobs. What do you think? Because they want to take care of their children. That is still someone else's opinion. It's okay for your opinion, but at times you can even ask for a leave. You can get a leave for 1 month, rest, then you go back to work. Unless it is so frustrating you can stop, then you look for a job another time, because men need to be helped. Most of this disagreement in marriages today happen because it's maybe the lady is the breadwinner, so he wants to kalia chapati the man, or maybe the man is the breadwinner, so he wants to answer the lady the way she wants. You see, the problem comes because money issues. So don't go, don't look for marriage, or be desperate for marriage because you can't get a job start a business, as in do something, be busy doing something, you see. Marriage is not, a solution to joblessness, as in marriage is not an occupation. But what do you think? What do you think?
Like, marriage is not a solution to anything.
Be
it loneliness, sijui job, sijui nini, because if you get married because hauna job, ukiingia kwa hiyo marriage bado tu, you'll still need this money. Like personally, mimi nilikuwa na job before nipate niolewe, and then afterwards job ikapotea. So it's hustling around. You do this. Now you find when you have something, unajua issues mingi pia kwa marriage uletwa na pesa.
True.
Kwa sababu people say money is not everything. But let me tell you something. Money is almost everything. Because in fact money is
money makes everything work.
Exactly. Because ukikuwa na pesa, if I have money, I'll not have to wait for my husband to come.
In fact, there are people who are saved because they have money. Wait until they don't have that money, they might backslide.
You see,
money makes things work.
So you see, when you have money, you don't have to wait for your husband to come back. You cook, and then akikuja the food is ready. So you will not have to fight like amekuja, and then pesa ya sapa iko wapi? And then he's like, kwani wewe ulikuwa tu umekaa hapa, and that thing ina end up kukuhurt. Unaona? So to avoid such, look for something, just do anything. Like personally mimi, I sibagui kazi. Like today you'll see me on YouTube, tomorrow you'll find me hawking pineapples. Don't be shocked.
True.
It's hustling.
True.
Right?
True.
Or maybe you've watched me leo kwa YouTube, you think I have money. You guys, wait until unikute na samaki kwa barabara selling.
True.
And you'll know like hustling is real. So real. So not having a job is not a solution for you to get married.
Thank you, darling. I think as we finish, what I can say is make sure at the point at which you think you're ready to get married, you want to add value to another person. You are full and overflowing with love, you want to share it with someone. You are full and overflowing with kindness, you want to share it with someone. You are overflowing with something that you want to share. You want to add value. Make sure
not burden.
Not burden. Not that you have some burden. You have to burden someone else. You see, So there are already a lot of burdens in the world. So just make sure you're making the other person's life better. You're adding value to their life. Make sure in any friendship that you are in, any relationship, any marriage that you are in, you are adding value to the other person. What is it that you are doing that if you left today, that other person will miss? Or that other person might have to get someone else to do it because only you was doing it best. You see? So make sure you take your space. And you are sure there's something that you add of value to someone else, before you get into a relationship, before you get into a friendship, so that it's not burden and struggles here and there. It's these bad reasons that make even marriages not to work. It's better a broken friendship, a broken relationship
than a broken marriage.
Thank you. Are we done?
Yes, we're so done.
We have come to the end of the video. We hope that you enjoyed, and what do we say?
If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up.
Okay. If you're new here, please subscribe. If you have watched up to this end, you are our friends and you can't live without subscribing. Okay? The Lord bless you so much.
And
see you again next time. We love you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Faith comes by, hearing the word of God. Hearing comes by, listening to the word of God. I pray you get faith the size of a mustard seed.